Hi, everybody. Karen Anderson here with Aortic for a very special live event tonight. But before we get started, I'm going to ask, I always do, please click like, click subscribe with that bell, that alarm clock bell, so that you're notified every time we go live with events like this, because we go live for Weekend Review, live with awesome survivors who want to share their story, and live when we talk to clinicians or really anyone in the public that's going to help our community with products or services. So tonight we have Tara Cohen, Executive Vice President with Lawrence Hope Medical ID Jewelry. And I'm just going to let her take it away because we're going to talk all about the company and these new products. And we're going to have a contest. And we're going to tell you about the contest that's going until next week between us. So a lot going on here tonight. Leave your comments in the chat section and away we go.
Awesome. Who could ask for a better introduction?
I don't know. And maybe if it was Oprah, that could probably top this introduction.
You get an intro and you get an intro.
And you get an intro, right? Oh, man. Welcome.
Oh, it's
so
so
always
nice
great to have you.
Karen. Thanks for having us on.
Yep.
We're always so glad to team up with you guys. Our whole team just loves working with Aortic Hope. And you guys just do such great work. And we're just always so excited to work with you or goof around on TikTok with you or do live events like this with you guys. So that's really fun. So if you do follow Aortic Hope on social, like you'll see us pop in there now and then. And if you follow Lawrence Hope, you will see Aortic Hope come over and join us as well. I'm still laughing about the TikTok that you guys did for us over the summer. Was it the summer? You guys had your like 80s punk mom, and you all like got your Lawrence Hope bracelets out and did a bit. We have to put a link to that one.
That is, and I am so. Some of us, some of the girls, we would get together every year. And some of us, we like to go to escape rooms. And one person in particular, will name nameless in case she's watching, she is just like, don't touch that and don't touch this. And you're not doing it right. Give me the key. Let me figure out the clues. And that's how I am with the TikTok video. So I am the one who studied the video and I was like, do you guys know how to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, put your arm like this and smile. Oh my God. I can't even tell you how many times we had to do it. And then when we nailed it, I looked at the video. I'm like, you're not even smiling. Like, this is supposed to be fun. And they're looking at me like, this is not fun. But we did. We had a great time. We were all in 80s, spiked hair, wet and wild makeup. We had a great time. That was a lot of fun.
You sent that over, and honest to goodness, the rest of our marketing and management team came to my office because I was laughing so hard, and they all wanted to know what was going on. And I was just like, I was literally sitting here in my office clapping and laughing because it was so fantastic.
Wait until I work on.
It was just super fun.
Look, before TikTok goes bye-bye, which so hope it doesn't, because it's going to end up there or on a reel. I am still working right now to master this Beyonce Texas Hold'em dance that everybody's doing, that they all make look really easy. So I've got to get this, and I'm going to work into it a way to get closer to the camera. I'm going to alter it, and I'm going to be, I don't care if I have to have tags and things hanging from my cowboy hat, but it's going to be fun. Whatever we end up doing, it'll be a hoot.
That's awesome. I love it.
But me falling down, you just never know. But but thank you for that. I did have a good time.
It's so fun. That's why everybody needs to follow you guys on social, because you are lovely.
All right.
I guess brief intro. I am Tara Cohen. I am here with Lawrence Hope. I've been with Lawrence Hope 11 years. We are in North Kansas City, Missouri, right in the heartland, and which is just really nice because we're able to ship all over the country super fast, which we really love. And plus, just Kansas City is a wonderful place to be. Lawrence Hope is a woman-owned and woman-led business, and we have been privately owned for all of our almost 23 years. Wow. It's crazy. I think the 11 years that I've been with the business is a long time, but it's really only half of our existence, and we've grown so much in that time. So that's really, it's an exciting place to be. So Lawrence Hope does custom medical ID jewelry. If you've seen any of the other live events that Karen and I have done together, you'll know we do custom jewelry. Our cornerstone pieces are our interchangeable bracelets. So I know Karen has one on also. Karen's is called Anne, and hers is a tennis bracelet. She's wearing that with our rose gold mother of pearl inlay tag. The inlay tags like that, one thing that's important to note is that those are flat. And sometimes people who are coming back and shopping with us for a second time, because I'm also wearing a flat tag, wonder why. They're old tags that were strictly metal. or a little curved, which is
Right.
kind of nice on your wrist, and some people prefer it. Inlay tags are flat because that is natural mother of pearl, and we can't bend it or it will crack. So,
Mm-hmm.
so those are flat. But I have been wearing our flat tags, our abalone and mother of pearl, and some of our traveler tags with a paint inlay are flat, and they're super comfortable, just like the curved tag.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. The one I'm wearing came out over the holidays. This is Lotus, and I'm very excited because I went to our lead designer and said, Katie, I want something like sapphire blue and rose gold. And she went, all right, okay. I mean, I don't know. And then she came up with a bunch of them, and we picked one, and everybody seems to like Lotus. So I thought I'd wear it today and show it to you guys, because I love it, because it's a very jeans and t-shirt kind of bracelet that you can just goes with everything, but you can dress it up or down. And it's the same thing with yours. Even though Anne is a tennis bracelet, you really can dress that up or down. And no
Mm-hmm.
matter what your bracelet you're wearing with your tag, because you can interchange them, I could put a silicone strand on this. I could put a leather strand on this. I can move my tag from bracelet to bracelet, which makes it really fun and easy. And it's nice because then you can match your Med ID to your activity, your mood, your outfit, whatever works for you.
Now
So if
tell
I'm
the
gonna go work
story.
out, put on
Tell
stainless steel.
everybody how Lauren's Hope came to be, because I do find that I find that a lot of the companies that we partner with for products, it's always such a interesting personal story, and that's what really resonates with me and with the community. So tell a little bit about how it all came to be to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a really cool story. I love this. So in 2001, Leanne Carlson, who is our owner, founder, and CEO, it still is, um, Leanne was an at-home mom, and she and a friend of hers had, which she affectionately refers to as a traveling lemonade stand of a business. It was just something they did for, mad money, like for girls' night out kind of thing. And they did custom piggy banks, and they painted them, and so it would say, they'd write a kid's name on it, and on the back they'd write, Nana and Papa Christmas, 2000 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And just cute little things that was very popular at the time. And they would go to craft shows. They used to make mother's bracelets, which, if you're old like me, you'll remember from the late 90s and early 2000s, were kind of gold and silver balls bracelets. And then they'd have little cubes with like your kids' names or your
Right.
grandkids' names, that kind of thing on it. It was very cute.
Yeah.
So they made this beaded jewelry, and they had a lot of fun with it. A friend of this lady moved into their neighborhood, and they became friendly with her. And she had a 12-year-old daughter who had type 1 diabetes. And her daughter was, as most 12-year-olds are, not interested in standing out for anything that was not of her choosing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is just basically being 12.
Right.
And
Right.
so she was, and being new to the area and being kind of a shy kid, she was very concerned that other kids wouldn't understand her having diabetes. And so she would lose her medical IDs, or they would break. And, she just kind of wasn't having it with that. And so one day her mom went to Leanne and said, I know you make bracelets. Lauren will not wear her medical ID. Could you make one of your pretty beaded bracelets that would work with her medical ID tag? Could you turn one in somehow, make that a thing? And Leanne said, absolutely, I'm happy to do this. It's a nice favor for this
Mm-hmm.
new friend of hers, happy to do it. And so she thought, I don't want to just make this kid one bracelet. That's really boring. So she went to, I always forget, Walgreens, Walmart, something.
Mm-hmm.
And she found old school Med ID, exactly what you think of when you think of a medical
Right.
ID, right? Stainless steel, chunky, not comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
the whole bit. Gets a tag, it's pre-engraved diabetes, ditches the bracelet that came with it because it was all affixed, took it off. And then she handcrafted about half a dozen beaded strands that each had a lobster clasp at either end, just like your bracelet now, right?
Smart.
So you can see those little lobsters. And what's really fun about that is that you can take your bracelet,
Yep.
and you just take your tag right off, and then you can put it on a different strand, which is really great. Little tangent here. One thing that I really like about that is that if your bracelet is one piece, if your information changes, you develop new allergies, you're on a different medication,
Mm-hmm.
like that, and you need a new engraving. In the old way of medical IDs, where everything was only one bracelet,
Right.
that's just a waste, right? Now you
Yeah.
have to throw out your whole collection of jewelry, which really stinks.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's very wasteful, and it's expensive. But for, when Leanne came up with this concept of this interchangeable medical ID, when she built these out for Lauren, the nice thing is you can just, if your kid grows, you buy a new strand that fits them. You need new engraving, you just get a new tag. It works with all their bracelets. You don't have to think about that. It's much more sustainable. It's much more affordable.
Yeah.
So she came up with this concept, made about a half a dozen of these, gave them to Lauren's mom, just, random act of kindness for a friend, right? Lovely thing to do for a teenager. Lauren was thrilled and finally wore her medical ID, which I, of course, gave her mom so much peace of mind. She started going to the movies with her friends and sleepovers and stuff. And you got a kid with type 1, and I know that's not the core group for your group, but with type 1, you're constantly monitoring. And back then, 20 years ago, there was none of this CGM in the cloud being able to monitor from wherever you are.
Right.
So the idea of her not having that on was terrifying to her mom. So Lauren went to a diabetes support group meeting, which is very much like what you do, right? It's, now a lot of those are online also, and it's just nice to connect with other people who are living with and thriving with whatever other condition you may have. So they used to do those in person, and we go and learn management techniques and also just offer support to one another. There were 8 people at this support group meeting, okay? Not a big group, but every single person in the room went, "Where did you get that?" And that word got back to Leanne through Lauren's mom, and she was kind of flabbergasted,
this is a thing.
Surely someone is already doing this, right? This is not a unique idea.
Yeah.
She got online, and no one was doing this. There was no attractive, stylish medical ID jewelry, and there was certainly no interchangeable medical ID jewelry.
Right.
So they pivoted the business away from fun craft jewelry and into medical ID jewelry. And then the first 3 months that we were in business, Halle Berry wore our jewelry on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and it put a company on the map.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was just such a blessing and such a wonderful, wonderful thing. And there's a whole long story about how that happened. But basically, that really set us on this trajectory. Originally, this is kind of a fun fact. The name Lauren's Hope was Lauren's Hope for a Cure, because it was bracelets for teenage girls with diabetes. It was very specific. And now we make all manner of IDs. Karen, I know you have another one in your hand over there. You have a tag with you, and aren't they cute?
It's my favorite.
Well, everything from the cute, this gorgeous upscale tennis bracelet that Karen's wearing to a bag tag that you can throw on your kid's backpack. You can put it on your purse and your beach bag and all of that. People use them as zipper pulls, all sorts of things. Dog tags, jewelry for men. We do chains for men, all sorts of stuff. I really love these for men. They're this beautiful wood inlay, and they're
Look
just
at that.
Oh, other side of the camera.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on.
Yeah, that side.
Yeah, that looks great. Can you flip that over? Is it engraved on the back or no?
It's just a sample engraving.
Okay.
I would, of course, never show you a customer's engraving. This is a sample, so it's plain.
I love that wood. That's beautiful.
Isn't that fun? That's our Atlas line. You can see we have plenty of things in cedar, and it just is a beautiful look, and it is just a little more masculine. So the men's line got a whole overhaul a while ago, and it's just fantastic. Because some men want the least obtrusive, least noticeable thing, and some want the most stylish, fabulous thing.
Nice chunky chained bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really fun coming up with new designs, and we get to do that quite a bit. And on that note, I brought for you guys some sneak peeks.
I love this part.
Don't rat me out, okay? Just because this will be on YouTube and everything's fine. But I thought it would be kind of fun to give you guys a sneak peek. Now, these won't be available for about a month. Okay. But this is the first look. Nobody outside the building has seen these. So we have, this is so cute. This one's going to be called Serendipity. And it is brand new, and it has these little butterflies.
That's
and you can
so
see
cute.
Stones and mother of pearl.
That's so sweet.
Isn't it darling? I just think it's so pretty. And we will have it in 14 karat rose gold plate, and we will also have it in 12 karat gold plate. And then, of course, our silver is rhodium and palladium plated, so it is hypoallergenic and it holds up really beautifully. So that one's fun, and I happen to think that it looks really extra cute with our super fun little butterfly charms.
Oh, yeah, that just hangs right from it.
Yeah, it's
because
super cute.
I think I had purchased on I have another bracelet that's in silver, that has a little tag that hangs that says hope. So I did
That
get
is our
that.
signature charm.
Yeah.
And a lot of our beaded bracelets come with the hope charm. Some of them do, some of them don't. The ones that don't, you can add that charm. It is in our accessories section, and you can always add a little hope charm if you want it. It has hope in block letters on one side and in script on the other. And that's one of my little favorite touches that we put on jewelry. The other new piece that's coming out is Honeybee, which I just think is so cute. I know it's really crispy on, on a Zoom, but
that's so cute. I like that. Is that
on the website?
Is that yellow gold?
This one is yellow gold. We're doing this in silver also, which I guess makes less sense for a bead, but
that's so
it's
cute.
just really cute, and it's super fun. And then we're bringing out 2 other new charms next month, one of which I just dropped. One second. So these super cute little lightning bolts are coming out.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And they're set into mother of pearl.
Yep.
And then the other one I really love, we're doing this in all 3 metal tones, is an awareness ribbon. So you can add a little awareness ribbon to any of your medical ID jewelry in rose, gold, or silver. I wish I could make that focus a little better, but you guys will see it when it's on the site. It'll be on there in about a month.
So sweet. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Fun. And then we will have some more new stuff this summer. I cannot disclose, but it's going to be so fantastic.
Maybe there'll be a day that you'll have something with, like, in place of the butterflies, it'll just be hearts or something before September for, aortic. I mean, it's not an aorta, but it's still hearts. So it's I know it's not, but it is, but it isn't, but it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we released last month Love Story, which comes in, it's a silver chain, and then you can get it with a silver heart, a rose heart, or a gold heart.
Oh, okay.
It's open in the center, and it's held on the sides. It kind of looks like the way a claddagh looks, the way that it holds. It's kind of that kind of pose. And I'm sure afterwards we can put a link in there to Love Story. But it's super cute. It's a heart centerpiece. We also have one called Crystal Heart that has a pave set heart that floats and spins. It's actually on that same chain that I just showed you, but it's a little crystal heart, and I love those. We have a ton of.
I missed it. Do you know why? Because when I went to the page, because I knew I wanted to get something, and this was on the front page, I never even made it past the front page that day. And what I have to tell you, what I loved is that I put it in my basket because I was out and in the car waiting for my mother. And then by the time I got back, there was an email that said, "Hey, you left something in your basket. Do you want a little something extra off?" And I was like, "I absolutely do now." And I just put the car in park and bought it right away. Oh my God, I told you, it's the color. It gets me. I just love looking at it. It's just
I love it
pretty.
too. And so that your listeners know, because I know you guys are very transparent that you're a Lawrence Hope affiliate, which means that we thank Aortic Hope in a tangible way for every customer they send our way. If you're going to come shop with us, click through a link that Karen provides you, because then a portion of those proceeds does go back to Aortic Hope. And if, like Karen, you get distracted and you end up getting an email that has a coupon code in it, don't worry. Aortic Hope does still get a commission even if you have a discounted purchase. So it all counts.
Which is good to know.
We just love that. You guys send us, I love that you send us folks, and we just love that we're able to thank you in that way and help support your business.
So I want to talk, before we go into some more of the products, one of the questions we often get from people all the time, I see it online, is what should I put on the back of my tag? And I try to explain to them, here's another reason why they should work with your company, because I know if they had a question about an acronym, they can just pick up the phone and call you guys.
Yes.
You're pretty astute with the acronyms that are well received and accepted by the first responders. So, instead of spelling out the word allergy, you would be able to tell somebody how to condense that and how to write down, IV contrast or latex or whatever the case may be. And I'll tell you on mine, which, I gotta put these on in order to see. I could see it on any normal day, but today I can't. And what I love about the back,
solidarity.
What I love about the back too is I love that it's white and it stands out, the engraving. That to me is fabulous. And it says my name, and it says Thor, Thor. I made these up myself. I didn't ask. Thor, aortic aneurysm. So I have a thoracic aortic aneurysm, type A/B dissection, colostomy, RX patch. because I never thought about that, but I do wear a prescription patch. And if somebody's going to put me in an MRI, they got to get that patch off because it has a metal backing. So it dawned on me that it was important to let somebody know. I also wanted somebody to know that I take Plavix because it is a form of blood thinner, while not as, you know, important to be off of it as you would warfarin or Coumadin. People should still know about it. And I put IV cont, CONT/latex allergy. And then I have my ICE, my in case of emergency, my husband's name and number. And all of that fit on the back. All of that. And that to me just made me immediately just feel so, I felt so good because, you know, like we were talking before, if I forget to put my bracelet on, this is swinging from my keys. And so sometimes I just grab a credit card. I don't even take my whole pocketbook in, and it's just right, always in my hands. It's right there. And I wanted this color because I knew it would stand out against a brown wrist strap that I have, but it stands out amongst the keys and it's just right there. And I love that it's, what's that, carabiner? Is that how you pronounce it? I thought it was carabiner. I don't know. I'd misdo the syllables all the time. But yeah, so I just grab my keys. So they're always with me. And on the days that I know I'm going to have the bag, then I'll usually throw the bracelet on. But so people can just give a call then, and you can walk them through that.
I will tell you, so one of the things that personally I really appreciate about Lawrence Hope and the way that we do business is that everyone you ever interact with who works for Lawrence Hope is here in this building. So when you place an order on the website or you call us, those orders are processed here in the building I'm sitting in right now. Across the building is our customer care. Our customer care reps are full-time U.S. employees who live and work in the Kansas City area. They come in here every single day and answer the phones in this building. We do not farm that out to Zendesk or any of that other kind of stuff. The reason is that, as you can imagine, you're going to call and say, what do I do for a thoracic aortic aneurysm? How do I make this fit on my bracelet? But then the next phone call is a mom whose kid is in the hospital having just received a very scary life-altering diagnosis. And the next call is a lady who wants to buy her 47th bracelet because she is fashion lady and she's been shopping with us for 20 years, right?
Right.
That's awesome. It is such a huge range, right? Every gender, age, condition, you name it, comes to us, right? So I always say it takes about 6 months for us to fully train a customer service rep to do what we do. And we invest in our customer service reps because our customer care is so, so invaluable to us. Our customers are so dear to us. You are trusting us with your medical information, with your credit card information. You are trusting us to provide a quality product that is going to help keep you safe and is safe to wear. And we want to ensure that you feel that when you call us. Right. And we always want to make sure that when you call, we can help. So we never want someone outside the building answering the phone. And so that's what happens. If you call and you say, I do not know how to fit all this stuff, we will help you. And we will have heard of this thing. We will know how to help you. There's also lots and lots of landing pages on the website. If you go down to the bottom of the website, there's a customer resources link, which has lots of information about what to engrave, for what conditions, how to do that, how to abbreviate things if you prefer to do things on your own. There is also a little beacon on the website where you can type in questions. And if it doesn't have an answer for you, you can say, well, send that over and it'll email us and we'll get back to you.
Great.
So there's lots of ways to get the information you need. But, if you're like me, I just pick up the phone and go, can somebody help me with this? Absolutely. We are here for that.
And that really does set you guys apart from the majority of any retailer that's out there, because you just don't know who's going to pick up the other end of the phone. But it's always been, whenever I've called in, well, first of all, I'll just call you or I'll call somebody else because I got a little bit of an in. But yeah, but you just call the number, and sometimes I've heard same voice. It's rare, but you'll get it and you're like, oh, okay. It feels family, even though you have many employees of varying backgrounds. It just is, everybody's just very happy to help you. And they know the importance of the product. So whether it's somebody who gets a chance to go to a manufacturing medical device company who makes the grafts that go in our chest, and they are hand stitching with needle and thread. And we did that recently, and they got a chance to meet survivors first time. And they were like, so you've got one of these in you? And the question is like, how do I know? You could have sewn what's keeping me alive. And when that reality hits, it's just amazing when companies can bring some patients in. They have a patient experience day. And it's the same thing when people call your company, is they know the importance of what they're about to give you. They know the quality is good. It's accepted. People get concerned that it looks so pretty that a first responder isn't going to notice it, but that's not true. They now know to look for things that aren't necessarily very standard and cold. They know that this is what people prefer, and they do look for it,
Yes.
which is great.
So, the theory, but I've heard that many, many times over the years. And it's a great question, and it's a great thing to bring up because it is important. It is a concern that people have. I will tell you, we're sitting here showing off our mother of pearl, and you can see that it is a metallic caduceus symbol. It's not red on silver, right?
Right.
Every major manufacturer of medical ID jewelry now does this part of what we do. They provide jewelry that isn't just silver and red. It has not been that way for a very, very long time. We came in and Leanne Carlson just disrupted this entire industry with her beautiful jewelry, and it took off from there. We introduced the first of the stylish ID tags, and we introduced the first of the stylish bracelets, and we keep doing that because when people like their medical ID, they're more likely to wear it. If you don't like it, you're going to maybe wear it for a hot minute, and then you're going to stuff it in a drawer, right?
Exactly.
And it's of no use to anyone. So I do occasionally have people say, oh, well, my brother's a first responder, and he said he wouldn't notice that. And my response to that is, then we need to provide your brother and his unit with some training materials, which we're happy to do, because by and large, EMTs are familiar with stylish medical ID jewelry. And to hear someone say that they are not really surprises me at this point. And so we offer training materials for that because it does happen, but you still end up noticing it because it's right here on your wrist and your blood pressure is going to get taken. I have never had a customer tell me that they were in an emergency situation and no one noticed their bracelet. The only time I hear that is when people say, I went to the doctor and my doctor didn't notice my medical ID. And I generally will say, but you went to the doctor, right? You were awake, alert, responsive. You were having a conversation with your doctor. Yes. Doctors are not first responders, you are not in an emergency situation. Unless they're giving you some props and kudos for wearing your med ID, they're generally not going to comment on it, even if they notice it. Whereas, because some people don't want their medical ID to be noticed, right? So a lot of care providers are not going to say anything. But in an emergency situation, it is being looked for.
Right.
I will say there's a lot of stuff on the market where people are selling things that I consider almost comically silly and not useful. USB IDs are on the market. This is a flash drive that's built into a dog tag or a bracelet in silicone. Even if you don't buy a medical ID from Lawrence Hope, please do not buy one of these. They are really not in your best interest. No EMT or hospital or doctor is going to plug your flash drive into any device of theirs. They're not allowed to. It violates all sorts of rules.
Yeah.
Additionally, if you lose it, all of your medical information is exposed to whomever finds that. And that is a terrible idea.
That's true.
So we have plenty of products that can be engraved with lots and lots of information. And we also sell online medical profile wallet cards where you can do that. And if you happen to lose the card, you go online and you deactivate the PIN and no one can get into it. So we do offer that for that extensive medical history. But for most people, the core key things, the don't touch me until you know this thing about me, that stuff, when you really boil it down to those things, that's what needs to be on your medical ID, and it fits. I think maybe once every couple of years, I have someone who needs to nest two ID tags together, and we walk them through it, and it's fine. It works fine, and it's not uncomfortable either. But it is super unusual because there are so many common abbreviations, and because we are here to help you, it's so rare for us to not be able to fit what someone needs.
Right. Now, let's get back to some of the products. So we've already seen a dog tag on a keychain, right? So let's try this again. And we've seen the tags that have the double ends for the double lobster claws. Let's talk a little bit about some of those sportier lines and the ones that look like watches. I love those that look
Yes,
like Skagen watches. And oh God, they're so beautiful and just so
yes,
slick. They're just slick and streamlined, you
they
know?
are. So I'm going to tell you, I think the best thing is open a new browser window from wherever you are viewing. Do not
Hmm.
leave us. But when you when you do, go over to lawrencehope.com. You from our top navigation, you can choose any category, and you will see all of these drop downs. So if you're in women's, you'll see mix and match. And you'll also see all-in-one IDs, stretch
Hmm.
IDs, and you'll be able to group that way. What Karen's talking about are watch band styles. Some of them are magnetic. Some of them are pin tuck closures, kind of like an Apple Watch, like you would normally see on a silicone band for an Apple Watch. Some of them are the kind that you squeeze on the back and they pop open in a butterfly closure, very like Rolex watchy kind of band, that style. Um, but the magnetics are called our urban line. The magnetics are, urbans are adjustable because it's just a magnet that slides along the back of that band.
Right.
So those are super, super popular. Now, I will say for your community, be mindful there's magnets in it, you know?
Hmm.
And so anytime we're talking to anyone with any heart thing, I'm going to always presume that there is some possibility that you may have an implanted device. And anytime you have an implanted device, there are sometimes contraindications for magnetics. So
Okay. Good to know.
please be aware that we do sell products that do have magnets, but they are labeled magnetic.
Hmm.
And it does say on the product page that that's a magnetic closure. So just always a good thing to know, even though
Hmm.
a lot of pacemakers now do not have that
Hmm.
warning anymore, or they are less sensitive and you can wear something that has a little magnet, but we still label them very clearly because that's also a personal comfort level thing.
Right.
And we certainly want you to have, that option and know what you're choosing.
And I think the key here is there's such a variety of products that I don't want anybody, male or female, I don't want anybody to think that this is just sparkly, glitzy, very frilly jewelry. It's
Right.
not. Whatever your taste is, whatever your mood is.
Right. It
Look
could
at
be
that.
just
I
the
mean,
most
it's
basic chain.
phenomenal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bring that over to the other side of the. There we go.
So that could be the most basic chain.
Hmm.
And what's nice about that, like Karen, if you were going to go, I don't know, you're going to go get in the hot tub later and you just decide
Okay,
that
I will.
well, there you go. Then I wouldn't recommend wearing your mother of pearl tag in the hot
No,
tub.
no.
But if you have one of our simpler tags like our filigree line of tags,
Hmm.
and you would see you can wear those in the water, and you could put on a stainless steel chain, and you can wear
And then
that
that's it.
with
You
the
don't have to
filigree
take it
tag,
out.
and
It's amazing.
it's great.
Yep.
I think about that stuff when oh, you're going on a beach vacation,
Hmm.
and yeah, maybe you do want to have something pretty with you for when you're going out, but if you're going to be on the water all day, you
Hmm.
absolutely want something
Right.
stainless steel so that you aren't concerned about getting suntan lotion all over your beautiful jewelry and getting
Hmm.
it all in the ocean water and
Right.
exposing it to all of these chemicals and things. It's nice to be able to change it and not need to buy a whole new bracelet set and whole
Yep.
new tag.
And for anybody who has difficulty with clasps, get the stretchy ones. They just pop right on. That's it.
They're so delightful. I will
So
tell
great.
you, our stretches are great. You just literally slide it off your hand. It still has
Hmm.
all that interchangeable functionality that we were talking about. So you can, open the clasps I showed you, but you can just slide it back on. And
Hmm.
I'll say, Lotus, the way we sell it on the website, it's not stretched. I have a kind of an in over here. Happen to know this lady who happens to make stretch bracelets. She happens to sit about 20 feet away from me, and she was kind enough to adjust the design for me to make it stretch because I really do love them stretch. But the version on the website is prettier, and so we kept it that way. But it's just because of the really pretty natural stone beads in there, we couldn't use elastic for it.
And I love too that you guys make everything. You just make it all there.
We do.
It's not at a manufacturing plant in another country, right? I
Well,
mean,
I will
you
say, like your dog tag
right.
is manufactured.
Sure.
Like there are things like that. Metal
Right.
pieces. We do not manufacture. We don't manufacture metal, right? So that's not a
Right.
thing that we do. But so we bring in beads. We bring,
Hmm.
we do not make our components.
Hmm.
So it like to be very transparent with
Sure.
everyone. But the vast majority of our beaded jewelry is hand stranded here, and if you place an order with us, whether it is a dog tag or it is a bracelet and a tag, whatever it is going to be engraved in this building. It will be finished, sized, perfected in the building, right? Because we'll get chains in, but then we're going to make it just the right size for you. We're going to check out the lobster class. We're going to make sure it's comfortable. We're going to engrave your tag, and we're going to pack it up and check it. We're going to check it and pack it, and it will not leave our hands until we hand it to a trusted shipping partner. No, nothing leaves this building without being in a sealed mailer and going to FedEx, USPS. Right. And we work in a locked facility. We don't, have people coming and going in here all day, because we know we have your medical information. We're not like, we really take that very seriously. It is to us, that's a sacred trust. And so we do everything that we possibly can to protect that.
All right. Let's check in and see if there's any questions or comments that have come in from the community. Joshua.
You ladies are killing it today. I just want to say this has been so good. Right away, Velda was in the chat waiting for the show to start. So hi, Velda.
Hi, Velda.
Mark Scanlon joined us. Hi, Mark. Christina Kohler joined us. Hi, Christina. Molly jumped in. Hi, Molly. Linda Downing joined us. She said, "I am here."
Yay!
Right. And then Bruce Waldrop dropped in. Bruce, hey Bruce. Bruce is doing
good. Hey Bruce.
Bruce actually lives in near St. Charles, Missouri.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Very cool.
Nice, another Midwesterner.
Right. And so a couple questions did come in.
Sure.
Molly said, "Question: will QR codes be used in medical ID bracelets?"
Okay, so this is a great question. Thank you. QR codes are used in medical ID jewelry. We used to do quite a bit of it. The feedback that we have gotten from first responders is that they do not have time on the scene of a trauma, of an accident, we're looking at you to see what is going on. When they come up to someone, they don't have time to take out their phone, which, they've got all this equipment and all,
get the camera,
phone, open the camera. What lighting is there? Can I focus on this thing? Is it damaged? Is it scratched? Because if it's scratched, it's not going to work, right?
Right.
So that extra time is time between arrival and treatment. So what we have done at times, particularly if someone really wants a QR code, we will work together to try to find a way to do that for you. But we highly recommend that you put that QR code on the back side of the tag, and that you also have your key information. You don't just have a QR code. If you purchase a wallet card from us, we have what we call electronic wallet cards. Give you a space for a digital online health profile. You can engrave the URL and the PIN on your medical ID. We can also engrave a QR. We can do that, but it takes longer. And so I like the wallet cards as a backup, and I recommend engraving your key information on your tag. So you'd put Molly, you'd put your full name, you'd put your primary conditions and any major treatment considerations and an ICE number, and then C wallet card.
Just going to say that, right?
EMTs tell us is they don't go digging through your wallet or your purse unless they see something that tells them, oh, this person has more information that I need to know about. Yep. So they will go, right? And so that is the kind of stuff that once you get to the hospital, that extended medical information, your other emergency contacts, your list of doctors, all of your prescriptions, your surgical history, all of that extensive information can live there in your portal. And that is the stuff that can wait until you are being treated in a hospital setting, or until this immediate need has been served. Recently, my son has epilepsy, and he had a tonic-clonic seizure, and I had to call EMS. Because I was there, they did not need to utilize his medical ID. But in that moment, you think about that, he was surrounded by all of these EMTs. They're assessing him, right? For them to go, oh, wait, let me get the light right so I can do this. And, and then let me pull this up on my phone, and where are my readers? That is not really what you want in that moment, right?
No.
You want the old school analog. It is engraved. It's
Let me read it. That's
covered in dirt, blood, snow, sweat, whatever. And you wipe it off and you can read it.
Right.
And that is that's where those key things need to go.
Right. Right.
And so we really firmly believe that. And and so we do absolutely sell those wallet cards, and absolutely there are products we can engrave a QR on, but most of the tags, like we were talking about earlier, are a little curved. You cannot engrave a QR code on a curved surface because it will not render properly for the camera. And and so it really is very limiting. And it also is just one of those things that like ultimately doesn't get used as much as you might think. It sounds sexy, right? It's tech.
Yeah, it does, but it isn't.
I have to say,
you're really much better off just going old school.
Yeah, I have to say, when the question was posed, I was like, I put it as a technologist in the same category as a USB. It's an exposure to malicious content. Like a QR code can go anywhere.
That's the thing, is that someone could scan your QR code. You might not know, certain types of bracelets flip over, some don't. But if you lost your bracelet, you can deactivate your portal, the access point of that QR and its PIN. But still, it's been out there. It's not a great feeling.
Right. Right.
Like once you started explaining some of the other hardships, I have to say, I was like, wow, a QR code just to open my phone in an emergency might be pretty awesome. Just to open my phone. That way, somebody who is picking up my phone for emergency contact information could unlock my phone.
You actually don't need that. So this is another I'm so glad you said that, Josh. So on your phone, and now I'm an iPhone user. I know that that Androids have some version of this. If you have an iPhone, there is a medical ID app on your phone. EMTs also do not check this, right? Because they're not looking for your wallet and they're not looking for your phone. They are looking for you, right? In a trauma situation, I mean, obviously, we think about, what if I have a problem? I could be home, I could be at the store, whatever, but you also can be in a car accident. All sorts of things happen, right? Your phone goes flying, your purse gets separated from you. You don't want them running away from you to look for information, right? You want them running toward you. It's just like what we tell people when their kids have, serious allergies. All allergies are serious. When kids have allergies and need an EpiPen, to teach our kids to carry their EpiPens, because in an emergency, you want people running towards your child, not away from them back to the nurse's office or the classroom to go get an EpiPen and come back, right? Same thing with this. You don't want people running to go find your phone. But on my tag, I have see phone and wallet, because there is more. On your phone, on your lock screen, you can, if they hit emergency, you can allow for your medical ID to pop up. And it's a setting on your iPhone. There are countless blogs about how to set this up. I will not even try to explain it, but you can put whatever you want in there, and you can choose whether it should be accessible to first responders who just hit that emergency button on your lock screen. So they don't have to get into your phone to see that.
Genius. That's genius.
Yeah, it's a great service. I love that iPhone does that now. I love that all of them are kind of getting on board with that. But it is another thing, just like a wallet card, that you really need to have your ID on and indicate that that is something they need to go look for in order for you to get the full benefit of it.
Right on. I love
Good
that.
stuff.
Okay, and then so Bruce had another question. Bruce says, let me go back up into the chat. How many things do they have for men?
Oh gosh, dozens, dozens and dozens. If you head over to the website, you'll see our men's section is right there on the top navigation. And we have just tons. I don't even know where I would start to count, because the combinations of them alone, you could buy this chain and you could choose, from about 15 different ID tags that you might want to wear with that chain. And we have leather bracelets, and we have the magnetics that we were talking about. We have silicone banded bracelets that look more like Fitbits and things like that. We have dog tags. We have really kind of flashy, cool looking, mod looking dog tags. And then we have the most basic thing that, if you were in the service and that feels familiar and good to you, it's just like that. But also everything up to inlaid dog tags that have literally this cedar inlay to them.
Do you want me to share my screen real quick?
Oh, that's not a good idea right now.
Okay, I won't. But I'm looking as she's talking about it. And there's some pretty they're all really nice and just so different as I look. Just they're everything from casual, something sporty, something maybe dressier. There's a rope bracelet. So there's so many different choices, Bruce. There's even one that looks like it's a rubber bracelet, like, the ones that Aortic will give out, but it's got a little smaller ID tag on one end. So ingenious ideas.
What I can do is I can slide the men's section overlay on top of you guys.
Okay. You can do that real quick if you want.
Yeah, but you guys won't be able to see it.
That's okay.
All right. Well.
All right. So here we go.
Cover all of this with the men's section. It's all good.
Make sure that this is landing where I want it to.
The answer is it is a huge selection, and we're super pleased with it. But of course, also, we don't think of everything. So if you're looking at the men's section and you think that something is missing, please write us an email at info@com. We would love to know what you are looking for. If we don't have it, let us know.
So much. Gosh. Yeah. It's always exciting. I love coming to this page. My wallet doesn't, but I love it because I could just spend. I'm nowhere near as bad as another board member. I've lost track how many bracelets she had. She's just interchanges all the time. It just goes with her outfits. It just, she really loves it. But those glasses where you can change the lens, the frames, it's the same thing.
It is the same thing. Our photographer, most of the photography that you see on the website is done by our photographer, Jessica, and she works here in the building. And she has those glasses. She has a little Frida Kahlo kind of theme one. She has a Harry Potter theme one. They're magnetic, and you just pop them on.
Just plop them right on. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, just like our stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. So Bruce, hopefully that answers that question for you.
Yes, but if you need help selecting a medical ID, just give us a call during business hours. We will be very happy to help you. The number's on the website, but it is 800-360-8680. We are open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. And sometimes people ask us, why do we close at 4:30 and why are we not here all weekend? And that is because we started as a kitchen table business, and we still operate the way that we did in the early days of trying to have a really solid work-life balance for our team. And that
being able to be home.
We're not
with your family.
We are a group of people who live here in Kansas City. And we like to go home at night and hang out with our families, and we like to hang out with them on the weekends, and we come back refreshed on Monday. So if you ever place an order over the weekend and you're worried because you made a mistake, just send us an email. No one's working on your bracelet on Sunday, so we'll take care of it for you Monday morning.
I love that.
Good.
Thank you. Right. I love that too. I value that so much about the business that, and you've heard me say this on countless events that we've done together, but Leanne runs a business with such integrity, and it is one of the many reasons that I've been here for so long. It's because I have such respect and admiration for Leanne, who owns the company, because she runs the business this way. And, it's take care of our customers. They are very dear to us. Take care of our team and their work-life balance, making sure that everyone who comes in contact with us as a business really understands and knows how grateful we are to do what we do, and grateful to all of the people who make that possible, customers and staff, right? And I just, that's invaluable and so rare these days. And you get bad service in so many places. And when you have health conditions, you're so used to having to fight with people, right?
You don't have the time. You don't have the energy.
With the doctor's office,
right.
It's always like that. It's always someone telling you no. And when you call us, we say yes. And
I love that.
Yeah, we love to be of service. It is really, truly our pleasure. And when you call, the odds are you will speak to one of two people at the moment. Michael, who is a delight. And who, if you go through our customer reviews, you will see just tons and tons of people saying how much they love Michael. And Cherish. Cherish has been with us for about 12 years. And so when you call, Karen and I had this conversation earlier about calling into us and hearing the same voice, right?
Yeah.
It is probably Cherish. And we literally have customers who call, and if Cherish doesn't answer the phone, they say, I'll call back later, because they want to chat with Cherish.
Yeah.
And 100% they should want to chat with her, because she is a delight. And I love that. I love that we have that longevity in our team, and that our team sticks around, and that they really do enjoy taking good care of our customers.
All right.
I love that.
Josh.
Hi, Chef Rob.
Hi, Chef Rob.
Karen Post drop in. She said hi, and she says,
Hi.
"Wow, these look fantastic."
Thank you.
Oh, there was a bunch of butterflies when the butterflies were out. Cute bee.
Yeah, I love the honeybee. It's so cute, and they're darling. And I know I said it about the butterflies, but these are also 12 karat gold plated, and then the silver will be rhodium and palladium plating, which is again really helps the luster and that beautiful shine last on your jewelry, and also makes it hypoallergenic.
I love to hear that too. That also just makes me happy.
Well, your jewelry should help keep you safe, but it should also be safe to wear.
Right.
And not everything is going to work for everyone, right? We are all aware. Some medications change your skin pH. I mean, some people are allergic to sorts of things. I have tons of allergies. I get it. I can never promise that no one is ever going to have a reaction to something that they wear.
Mm-hmm.
But we do our best to ensure that we have products that are nickel free, that are safe and comfortable to wear, and that if you find that you buy something and it's not working for you, just call us. We want you to have the product that is going to work for you.
Right on. Also, hi Leroy.
Hi Leroy.
Hi Leroy.
Melissa Yee jumped in to say hi. Hi Melissa.
Hi Melissa.
It's because everybody's looking at the clock and they're probably like, oh, I want to definitely jump in, because they know the contest starts tonight and they know there's a chance we might give away a gift certificate right now. Yeah, let's talk about that contest real quick. So everybody needs to subscribe to Lawrence Hope YouTube channel, subscribe to Aortic Hope's YouTube channel, like this video, and drop a comment. And you've got from tonight through next Thursday night, because we figured a lot of you might be partying a little bit this weekend for St. Patty's. So we gave you extra time. And then once we're able to validate, we will pick one winner. We'll announce that winner next Friday. And that winner gets $100 gift card from Lawrence Hope and a $100 gift card to Aortic Hope's Hope Shop. It's a huge prize pack. Huge.
That's much bigger than what I was expecting, and also what I read.
Well, it is fantastic, and we are super excited about it. But I will say, I think because people have showed up today, and they are here, maybe one person should win a $50 gift certificate today.
I have a wheel of names already ready to go.
Lawrence Hope would be super happy to give out
I would love that
gift certificate today.
I love that, and I think we should do that. Shall we do that?
How should we choose that person?
Well, Joshua has a wheel of names. He's been putting in everybody's name who's commented. He's going to spin his wheel and randomly pick a name.
There we go.
Are we ready to do this now, or did you want to do this
let's
after
do it
the game show?
Well, that's up to you.
You got to stick around to the end of our.
Oh, yep. You have to watch. You have to watch Tara kick my butt, because she does it every single time.
So no, you said we're doing show tunes tonight, and
we are.
I love Broadway, but I still think you might win today.
You watch show tunes?
Broadway show tunes, yes.
Let me see if I can find one.
I've been practicing, because on TikTok there is a person, there's like 5 easy, mid, and hard, and they just show you the playbill, just a picture. And I sit there at night, I'm like, Lion King, waitress, 42nd Street, and only once have I missed one, and I'm like, well, I never saw it, so it doesn't really count. But usually I can get them, and just by the pictures.
Oh, we have several in here.
Okay,
I found something.
All right, we're gonna play a quick game.
All right.
Oh gosh, do I have to buzz in? Like, what do I have to do?
No. But here's what we're gonna change the format slightly.
Okay.
We're gonna utilize chat.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
what do I have to?
Okay, here we go.
Well, you're gonna have to type in the answers to the question. Okay?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So
if my computer runs slow, I'm gonna be very sad.
No. You're both are gonna hit enter on the countdown. It'll be like 10 seconds to answer the question. First person. Okay. It's not about first person to answer. It's gonna be cumulative points, because in the past, Tara has run the board. Okay, just run the board. Yeah, and poor Karen gets no points.
I don't remember if there was one year I didn't even know I was supposed to raise my hand, but I knew all the answers, and I'm just sitting here waiting to be called on. And I'm like, wait a minute, I was supposed to raise my hand, no idea. Oh, that was a bad
so
year.
Terrible. It was it was like 2 years ago. I remember.
That was so funny. Okay.
I went like, you take 3 turns in a row.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
All right. So
Okay,
now
so
I have to be ready.
Answer and then hit enter, or do you just mean like hit enter to buzz in?
Just hit enter because I'll see the answer in chat.
Oh,
like
we
you're
have
gonna
to type
you're
our
gonna type
answer.
the answer in, yeah, and then hit enter. I'll see them both, and then we can award the points appropriately. And again, cumulative.
Okay.
Maybe Karen only loses by a few hundred points instead of the whole board.
I know it's so bad. Okay.
No,
right.
Watch. Just because you said all of that, Karen is gonna wipe the floor with
Yeah,
me.
I know.
100%.
That'll be awful.
Crossing my fingers.
Let's get my chat open here. Boop.
Are you singing a song? Are you showing us a picture? Or what's happening? You're just reading us something?
And I just want to put this out there. Relax. There's gotta be some changes to the feed here.
Well, we appreciate everybody who's jumped in with us tonight. I think I got everybody's names. Velda, Mark, Christina, Molly, Linda, Bruce, Rob, Karen, Leroy, and Melissa. Thanks.
All right.
Now,
and also one other quick commercial. Bruce has got this fundraiser going on.
He does. He has a fundraiser going out. I think it's right outside St. Charles, Missouri at Texas Roadhouse on the 19th. I'm pretty sure it runs from 3 to 8. I don't know how I have this photographic memory. I usually can't remember anything. But all you need to do is check out our page, because we've been sharing it in the Aortic Hope private forum. If you're friends with Bruce directly, you'll see it on his page. But you just need to bring a copy of the flyer, just a copy of the event on your phone, or you can print it off. And when you show that to your wait staff, a percentage of your meal from 3 to 8 will be donated back to Aortic Hope. And 100% of proceeds that we receive are always used towards our initiatives in the community. No one that's affiliated with the board or volunteers are compensated in any way, other than just the love we feel in our heart for helping all of you.
Which is awesome.
I just saw my bracelet catch the light and it sparkled. It made me happy.
Do this. Are you ever driving and the light hits it and then you just throw sparkles all over the ceiling of
and
your car?
colors all over the interior.
Oh, it's one of my favorite things about our tennis bracelet.
So fun.
It is fun.
What else do we have going on? Oh, right. So if you go to our it's on our, we moved Lawrence Hope from our resources to our Hope Shops. So if you go to our Hope Shops page, it's just like 3 or 4 down. You'll see the graphic of Lawrence Hope. Click into there. There is a click this link button that takes you right through our share a sale link as an affiliate into the landing page of Lawrence Hope. So that's where you want to click that and then go in and shop to your heart's content. If for some reason you shop and you forgot, I'm sure they can just give you a call, right? And tell you. They can just give them a call and let them know. I shopped and forgot.
Yep, they can do that. Absolutely, they can, and they can share those links. You know,
please.
They're copyable links. You can share it. You can share it in your Facebook group. You can share those on TikTok. You know, please feel free to spread them far and wide and
spread the love.
You know,
I also have and I've got brochures, because we send brochures out to doctors' offices. So if anybody in the community wants me to send you some and you just want to plop them down in the waiting room of your physician's office, they don't really mind. I mean, we went through a year or two with no material because of COVID, but now they're letting materials come back out onto their waiting room. So just let us know and we'll be happy to send you some of those. We're always distributing those as often as we can.
All right.
Oh, yes. Yes. And Karen, we're always happy to send you more.
I love that. That works for me.
Anytime you need it.
Okay.
I just love that.
I love it. All right. My fingers are on the keyboard.
All right. Are you ready?
What are we doing?
Yes.
All right. So I should be sharing.
Okay. I don't see anything yet.
I know. I keep clicking the wrong button.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
Yes. Oh my God. I don't know anything about 2 of them.
All right.
One
now,
of them
remember, you're going to type your messages in. I'm going to give you a few seconds and I'm going to say go and you're both going to answer.
Okay.
I chose hard shows. Oh my God.
All
Fun
right.
one time. Okay. Tara, you may go first.
You picked the topic this time. You picked the topic.
I Fall of the Nights. It couldn't have been the 100 different other shows that I've seen. Go ahead. You go first.
Karen hates me right now.
All right, Tara.
All right, am I supposed to pick?
Yeah, Tara, you're up.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I just like the amount that you are laughing is making me laugh. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do Hamilton for 100, please.
Hamilton for 100. What is Hamilton's first name?
I didn't spell it right, but you still know what I meant.
Yeah, I typo.
Okay, so
You know what I meant.
we have Alexander's from both. Good job.
That would have been so embarrassing. I had to sing the song. Really, I got very nervous. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Hamilton for 200.
Hamilton for 200. The three Seulshire sisters.
Skylar.
Hold on. You're supposed to type these out.
Oh, that's the way you say it, Skylar.
Yes.
Oh.
Skylar sisters.
Doesn't matter. She knows them.
Okay.
Look.
So 3, 2, 1. Are you both ready?
I already typed.
I saw.
Hold on. I know this.
You're still going to get credit because you have.
All right.
What these hard
Here we
questions?
go. Who are Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, and
And
Tara
Peggy.
wins this.
God, I don't know Hamilton. I had to stare
tonight.
at the
Tonight,
whatever the
get
close.
like a trial of Disney Plus and watch Hamilton.
I saw it, but I read the closed captioning screen the whole time when I was at the show because they rapped so fast that I didn't know what was happening.
The whole song is like Angelica, Eliza, and
Oh, that's
Peggy.
right. I know that
It's a
one.
whole
Okay,
song just
okay.
about their names.
Okay.
Right.
Tara, what's the next one?
She's so excited. Go ahead, keep going.
down the road.
All right, Hamilton for
my God.
300. What advice does Aaron Burr give Alexander Hamilton?
I don't know anything about history.
Oh, this is so good. Okay. All right, so I feel like that's a pass, and I feel like we're ready.
No, she
Talk
she
less,
wrote it.
smile more. Tara
This is just
nails it again.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm
This
losing
is
again.
happening. This is how it always
this is
goes.
happening. Just go. I'm just gonna sit back. Go ahead, do 400. I have no idea. My life.
All right, Hamilton for 400.
Clean it out.
Who becomes American president after George Washington?
You think I know? I have no idea.
Oh my God.
You're lucky I knew about George Washington.
I know this. Hold on a second.
I know who it's not.
I know who it is.
I don't even want to write because I'd be embarrassed if I was wrong.
John Adams is correct. Tara nailing it again. Hamilton for 500. Patrons financed Hamilton's education. Who pitched in to send young Alexander to America?
Patrons. It says it right there. Probably them. It's his parents.
Okay. There's an
look how-
answer. The locals in his town. And I'm going to take that as a winner. All the people in his home island who read his plea.
Who writes that? Tara.
Tara for the win, actually.
Yes.
Tara for the win. Tara, you're killing it. You're killing it. All
There's
right.
probably no way I can even catch up.
What is the what is the next one you want
If
to
she
try
chooses, just go. I don't even know.
Let Karen pick the next one.
Karen.
Pick it.
Go with Wicked, because
Wicked.
why couldn't you pick Phantom or Miss Saigon or Les Mis or a million others? You picked the
Oh,
okay.
Miss Saigon, you'd have run the board with me as I haven't seen it.
You're welcome.
I would win on Phantom.
Wicked for 100.
Oh my God,
These
what are the
two
hell are their
actresses
names?
from the Broadway
I
show
don't know their real
were
names. It's
nominated
what's her name and
for
what's
a
her name?
Tony Award.
Hold on, I need like 20 minutes.
Oh, I know.
It's she sang the Frozen song. No, that's not her. It's the other one. That's a little. Can I just describe them? Do I have to give their names? It's the little blonde woman and the tall brown hair.
It's the lady who John Travolta butchered her name at the Oscars.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna type little blonde-haired woman and tall brown hair
Oh.
woman. Yes,
You put
that's
Kristen
no,
Bell.
it's not.
That's
I
not
put Kristen Bell, not Kristen Chenoweth.
yeah.
Yeah, but I still
But I did
described
get it,
them.
Dina
I give
Menzel.
you
I
100.
say that's no points for me.
Yeah, you got to get it exactly right. You
I
can't give half
described them.
points.
I described them correctly.
Don't you remember that though? John Travolta
Yes.
gets up and he's like, Adele Nazim. And it was like, what is happening?
I know. Oh, God. All right, so go with Wicked 200 so I can just embarrass myself.
Wicked for 200. What song is the first song sung solo by Elphaba, The Wicked Witch of
Elphaba.
the West in Act
Okay,
1.
fun fact: Elphaba is named after L. Frank Baum, who wrote The Wizard of Oz.
I feel like you know the answer to this then.
I don't know. I'm just gonna guess this. You know, where is I don't know. I guess where's Terry? She knows
What
the
is the
answer to
Wizard
this.
and I?
Okay,
Oh,
well,
I just
you know,
said The Wizard, so I lose that one.
Yeah,
I'm
I can't give you
so-
points for that.
No,
either.
you have to say
No,
The Wizard and I. You're right. Like it's,
I don't know.
and that's actually
I
a
just
different song than
listen.
what I was thinking. Even
God.
if I had it.
So it's 300. Just get it over with.
All
God.
right. Wicked for 300. Who shows up at Shiz University and disrupts the flow of the students?
The flow of the students. This I don't know. I don't.
Is that a pass? That looks like a pass to me.
I got nothing.
Who is Fierro?
Fierro is a major character, but I don't. Okay.
I don't know that.
I don't remember him disrupting. Okay. I'm gonna have to rewatch Wicked now.
That's what's going to happen. Wicked for 400. What song tells how Galinda and Elphaba hate each other? Choose the official and final name of the song.
She already guessed it. I didn't even get a
She's
chance
so
to finish
fast.
reading it.
She's so fast.
I'm just gonna watch and see how smart Tara is.
We're going to do that now? Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
I know it's wrong.
What is the feeling?
Ah,
Okay,
see-
the name of
Right.
that feeling is loathing.
What is this feeling? Is the answer.
500.
You know,
Keep going.
what's interesting is there's a minus sign next to this thing. And so now I'm
Nope,
starting to
nope,
wonder
nope.
if we should be removing points.
Look, I could end up having the least amount of negative points.
Wicked for 500. In which song does Galinda sing about what's important to her and how she can help Elphaba?
It's the only one that I know. So I'm just gonna guess she's gonna help her be popular.
What
I
is
get one?
popular?
That's
That is
it.
points.
Oh my
Good
god.
job.
See,
Yeah,
and
Galinda
you're
loves
only
popular.
1,400 behind.
I love
Right.
that song so much. It's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We
I
have-
don't even know anything about Legally Blonde or Mean Girls. So
So why don't we just do
Like-
random facts?
yeah, do
Random facts. You ready for
Yeah.
random facts?
Mhm.
Random facts for 100.
Random.
Come on,
What
give me
was
a second.
Broadway known as earlier?
I'm gonna take a stab. I'm probably wrong, but I'm guessing. Think I might be wrong. I might be right. How did you get that?
What is the Great White
Oh.
Way?
She was closer. She was in the narrow way.
Yeah.
Some of the streets are, that's for sure.
Which
I
letter does Broadway not have a row in theaters?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
The letter I. Karen steals some points.
I was right.
Well done.
Oh my god. Oh,
Which Broadway show is the longest running?
I'm pretty sure
That should
it's
be
this.
instantaneous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What is
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
Boop.
I put
High
Phantom.
five.
I still
Boop.
get
We
points.
did it.
Before that, what was it?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
That's a good
I do.
question.
Oh, here
What
it
is
is.
the second longest running Broadway show?
There you go. Okay. Nice. I'm not even gonna guess because she's clearly right, and I would not have guessed that.
What is Chicago?
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Oh.
I thought it was Chorus
Chorus
Line.
line is not correct.
Oh
No,
gosh,
Chicago.
Chicago's the best show.
It's a good show.
For 500, which musical is the highest grossing?
Oh, I think you might be right. I'm gonna
Maybe.
go with what you just said. That or Phantom.
What is the
thinking my name's
Lion King?
Oh, that makes sense.
No way.
It better be
Yeah.
because they charge so darn much because it's an expensive production, right? So,
Oh yeah.
all right, how good are you in these last two columns?
I saw Mean Girls on
Me
the
too.
stage. I have not seen Legally Blonde on stage, and
Me
I haven't
either.
seen the movie in probably 10 years.
Okay, well there we go. It looks good. Legally Blonde 100.
Legally Blonde it
No
is.
idea.
What was the first picture in the scrapbook that Margot made?
Whatever it was probably nasty about somebody else.
Tara's at the keyboard.
I have no idea.
Got nothing. The annoying dude.
The annoying dude. Ellie's first shopping experience.
Elle's first shopping experience. Yeah, no idea.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
What song is played in the opening scene of the movie?
I have no idea. I never.
Oh, hello. Of the movie, that's not fair. This is Broadway.
I Am on Your Side.
That's with Reese Witherspoon, right? Legally Blonde?
Yes.
I was thinking of the completely wrong movie this whole time.
No, it's Reese Witherspoon where she's wearing pink all the time. She's got the little dog with her.
Yep, I was thinking of the wrong
I have
movie
no idea.
the whole
You're
time.
talking like late 90s. I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know. This is embarrassing.
Perfect Day.
If we had done like movies from the 80s, I think I might spank some butt. Oh, well, I'm going to guess that it's
What color
this color.
is Elle's
I'm wrong,
car in
but
the movie?
I'm just going to guess.
It
was right.
Light
blue.
blue.
We're both wrong.
They both went with pink. What does Margot have L for luck on her LSAT exam? What does Margot give L for luck on her LSAT exam?
I don't know why I think this, but
okay.
I can't even spell it.
Rabbit's foot or snaps a scrunchie.
Scrunchie.
I love it. Scrunchie.
Okay.
What did Emmett get Elle as a wedding gift for 500 points?
I have no idea.
Would have gotten something that was completely self-centered.
A snow globe.
Would not have guessed that.
All right. Mean Girls.
I get nothing.
Let's go.
And this makes me wonder, did Mean Girls get to Broadway, or are they just going to reference the movie again?
Oh, no, it is.
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey created a whole thing, and it's like now it's on stage. You can see it. It's really it's a great show.
All right.
It's good.
Let's see what you ladies have.
That's with my daughter.
What's the opening line of the movie?
No clue. God.
Again, with the movie for the theater.
This is...
Okay.
I liked it better when we did 80s music.
Yeah.
This is your lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the opening line spoken by Katie's dad?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Next time, 80s movies music or something.
What happened to Miss Norbury over the summer?
Maybe she died. I don't know. Did she die? I'm just... Oh, dear.
No.
I'm just guessing.
She got divorced. You were so close. Die or marry.
That's good. Okay.
For 300, what are North Shore High's school colors?
I'm going to guess.
I don't know.
Blue and yellow. I'm going to give you points for that.
We could give you that. Give her that.
I'm giving you points for that.
She gets that.
Okay, I was just playing the odds there because that's really common.
Yeah, that's everywhere. For 400, what compliment does Damien first give to Katie?
Ooh.
I can answer that. That makes me sad.
You know the answer?
I have an idea.
I have no clue. I'm mixing up my Legally Blonde and my Mean Girls right now.
No way. No. You are thinking of...
Her hair is
Nice
gorgeous.
Stems is from Clueless.
See, that's the problem.
Right.
Both of these movies are this is the only movie I can think of.
Yes, they're all three the same movie. They're all three the same. Who's in Clueless?
I don't know.
Alicia
That's
Silverstone.
part of the problem.
Alicia Silverstone.
And she like drops her pen to be all flirty and cute, and then he's like, "Ooh, nice stems," and like it's the whole thing.
Well, there you go.
She works. She works at a
What store
I
does
know where
Janice
she
work
works.
at in
Hold
the
on.
mall?
She works. It's something. Can I not give it specifically and just give the genre of
That's
store?
not how that works.
Well, I'm just saying that because I think that it's
Okay.
food related.
Food. She works at the food store.
She works at Bath and Body Store.
I was really very sure of myself. I was sure.
Maybe some of that Bath and Body stuff is edible. I don't know.
Oh,
I think I'm
that's
just
hilarious.
confusing everybody. Everybody's confused me.
Okay, so Tara, again,
She wins
the
again.
winner for 2,600 points.
Listen, I'm going to kick butt next week because it's going to be 80s movies. I'm going to do a really good job.
Yes.
I am.
We'll do this again. You pick the topic.
I picked this one. Look how good I did.
Right?
It's because he picked bad Broadway shows. I got screwed again.
idea. It's so cool.
I thought picking a closer era of Broadway musicals would have helped.
No,
I don't know why.
I'm old school. I'm not old school, but I'm I'm, Cats and,
Right.
but even if you had been like,
We're Gen Xers, you got to get some old stuff for us.
yeah,
No.
yeah, that was hard. All right, on to bigger, better things.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this wheel of names?
Yes, wheel of names. Now, if you win, you have to send Karen your email address so we can get this over to you. I will send you a digital gift card.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Hold on.
I'm hearing the Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do.
All right.
There it is. Hey, you sure you have oh yeah, you do have everybody. Okay. All right. Who won? Leroy won. That's a new name for me in the community. That's awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
Yay.
Very good.
I don't know how you guys do that. Josh, I think you do a thing, right?
Leroy sends an email to info@aortichope.org.
Awesome. Karen, I will get that gift card code over to you.
Yep. Sounds good.
Deliver it to Leroy.
I'm excited to deliver to Leroy, and I'm more excited. So hopefully he'll tell me what he buys, because that's the part I like, because I want to see what everybody orders.
It's so fun.
All right. Listen, everybody, if you haven't already, subscribe to both channels tonight. You have until next week. And if you don't do it now, you're going to forget. Subscribe to both channels, like this post, like this video, and drop us a comment. You can drop at any time, right, Chops? They can just drop anything they want.
We're gonna pick names at the cutoff. We'll just grab all the names that are in the comment section. We'll run through the checks to make sure that they've qualified, and then declare the winner.
It's a big prize, whoever wins. So
once again, this is $100 from Lawrence Hope and $100 for Aortic Hope.
Yes,
Hope
all
Shops.
To one person.
One winner.
Because you got to do three steps. So you do all 3 steps, you get a massive prize pack.
It's a big prize pack this time. It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be. I just want to know everything you buy, because I like to know what people buy. I live vicariously. It's retail therapy. It's part of therapy, and it's important.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Yes. All right, guys, don't forget, just subscribe, drop us a note. Tara, so much fun. Can we do this again in a couple more months, like before Aortic Disease Awareness Month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do this whenever you want. Are you kidding? I mean,
she does get to just spank you.
Yeah. Let's do seasonal. Let's drop your seasonal stuff. Let's just have you on multiple times. I love it. This is fun.
Let's do it. We have I will get with you and let you know when we have some upcoming releases, and maybe we can do some little release party together.
I love it. I think it's an idea. I'm sold. Thank you again so much for taking time out of your night and hanging with us and spanking my butt again.
Thank you for having us. We're so excited. Thank you all for coming and joining us. So nice of you. And like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe,
Karen
comment.
Like and subscribe.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.